Hey friends, it's TravPlay. Today I'm going to show you how to beat Pichu in Smash Ultimate. Keep in mind that my guide won't cover everything, and in the end, usually the better player will win any matchup. These tips and visual examples will improve your character knowledge so you'll know what to look out for. And make sure to stay to the end of the video, because I'll show you how to put all of my advice into practice with a full match analysis against Pichu. If you haven't seen my video on how to beat Pikachu, then check it out because these two characters have a lot in common. But at the same time, I believe they have enough differences to merit a separate video. So what are the main differences between Pichu and Pikachu? First, Pichu is lighter than Pikachu, but not smaller. Its ears actually make it a larger target than Pikachu. Now you know. Second, its electrical attacks deal more damage and knockback, but with the downside of damaging itself each time. And third, and I think this is one of the most important differences, Pichu's up special does not deal any damage. Most pros consider Pikachu to be better than Pichu. When it comes to competitive stage picking, I recommend the bigger stages such as Kalos or Town and City. Pichu is all about fighting up close, so a big stage is a good way to counter that. Platforms are also useful because it can stop Pichu from thunder spiking you. Most of the sword characters are good counter picks against Pichu because their large hitboxes won't miss as often. And of course, all the big slow characters usually get destroyed by Pichu's fast combo game. Pichu used to be considered one of the best characters in the game, but after a few major nerfs, most pros only rank it as high tier. Now to help you consistently beat Pichu, I'll show you what moves to respect and what weaknesses to exploit. Let's get right into it. Has this happened to you? If you don't already, you gotta respect Pichu's combos. Sometimes they're true combos, and all you can do is groan and moan as you watch your percentage skyrocket. These combos hurt a lot, so try to avoid getting in them in the first place. When, not if, you get caught in a combo, the best you can do is mix up your DI to avoid follow-up attacks. Nice. Pichu is tiny, fast, and hard to hit, so respect its ability to simply duck under your attacks. Only use attacks you know will connect. Respect Pichu's throws. Back throw doesn't KO until around 185%, but forward throw KOs around 155%. Up throw sets you up to get thundered. You always want to hold your L stick to the left or right to properly avoid the lightning. And down throw is one of Pichu's primary combo setups, so with that in mind, don't get grabbed. Although Pichu's up special, Agility, doesn't deal damage like its evolved form, its recovery is still one of its strengths. Agility has huge range and it's tricky to predict, and Pichu can use Skull Bash to recover too, though that's more predictable and you can punish it. Just make sure you don't get hit by it. Try to hit it from above, like so. And Pichu's great recovery helps it to have a deadly edge guarding game. Its aerials can easily keep you from getting back on the stage, and its down air can spike, and it can gimp you with Thunder Jolt. If you choose to recover high, watch if Pichu jumps low off the stage. More than likely, it's going to try to Thunder Spike you. Almost all Pichus do it. To counter that, you can hang back and recover after the thunder passes. Booyah. What other moves should you respect? Well, honestly, all of them. No, seriously, all of Pichu's moves are great. So many of them are multi-hits, so you need to make sure to hold your shield all the way to the end. Its tilts are great combo setups, or super powerful. Well, at least forward tilt got nerfed. Its Thunder Jolt is a good approaching tool. Its smashes are crazy powerful, and its Nair makes for a great out of shield option and combo breaker. Need I go on? You know the drill. Don't get hit. And for all you casual players, here's Pichu's final smash, Volt Tackle. Its initial attack is horizontal, and it spans all of Final Destination, so you need to either dodge or jump over that, and you're as good as gold. Before I get into the weaknesses, please hit the like button and subscribe if you want more content like this. I'd really appreciate it, and it helps a ton. As for Pichu's weaknesses, let's start with the most obvious one, lightweight. Pichu is the lightest character in the game. Although it's hard to hit Pichu, when you do, it doesn't take much to send it past the blast zone. And then there's Pichu's most unique weakness, recoil. All of its electrical attacks damage itself, slowly increasing its percentage, which is a big deal because it doesn't take much for Pichu to be at kill percent. Another weakness is Pichu's short range. Its smash attack is its only disjointed attack, and that doesn't reach nearly as far as Pikachu's smash attack. This is why sword characters are so effective against Pichu. They outrange its attacks with ease. Now those three weaknesses I mentioned all culminate into one major weakness, camping. Pichu can't camp for long, because its only projectile does damage to itself, bringing it ever closer to kill percent. So it's forced to approach you, and you can camp against Pichu and rack up the damage from a safe distance. Then you'll have the upper hand. Here's the problem though. Pichu has a fantastic approach. It's not easy to camp against it. You've got to be quick and unpredictable. I'll put it this way. The better you are at camping, the better you'll be at beating Pichu. Now don't get me wrong, you don't have to play defensively all the time. And that also depends on your character. But you can know that Pichu will basically always play aggressive and up close, so you can anticipate that. Now with these tips in mind, let's see how they apply in this fight I had against Pichu. Alright, in this match I'm playing Link, and I try to start camping by zoning Pichu out, but Pichu's great approach just gets the better of me and gets me into some of his combos. You gotta make sure and just keep your cool once you get in these combos. When you're playing against a character like Pichu, sometimes you just can't get out of him, you just gotta take the percentage and come back swinging. Now this is an ugly position to be in, especially as Link. If you see my video on how to beat Link, one of his main weaknesses is his recovery. And this Pichu is great at edge guarding. And I try several times to get back, but in the end I mess up my bomb recovery and I take the stock. Darn it. When I miss a smash attack, it tells me that this Pichu's not going in super fast all the time. He's hanging back waiting to bait me out. So with that in mind, I'm going to try throwing out much quicker attacks in the air, such as this Nair. There we go. Alright, so like I mentioned before, recovering against Pichu is tricky. Right here it looks like Pichu's gonna edge guard me if I go below the stage, so I choose to jump and recover high. And then when I see that he still goes down low, like I mentioned before, whenever you see that, Pichu's more than likely gonna use its thunder against you. So I anticipate that and I move away from the stage and then recover below him, like so. Alright, I'm on the ledge and I'm trying to get up. I noticed that Pichu jumped just before, and I predict that Pichu is going to try and stop my jump get up. And so what I do is I still do a jump get up, but I throw out a powerful attack to counter it, like this. Pichu's Thunder Jolt is coming my way. There's a lot of different things that you can do. One of the worst ones is just sitting there and shielding. Reason being is that Pichu can come in and grab me right after I block the Thunder Jolt. It's a common approach for Pichu. So instead, I jump over the Thunder Jolt and use my boomerang to trap Pichu. A quick glance at Pichu's percentage tells me I only need to land one good solid hit to kill it. Here's a situation where mixing up your DI is really important. If you don't remember, DI stands for Directional Influence. It's where you press the L stick when you're getting hit. Typically, you want to hold the L stick away from Pichu so that Pichu's combos won't connect. But this Pichu has been adapting to that and has seen that I'm typically trying to move away. So instead, I move my L stick toward Pichu and I go closer to the stage. And it's a good thing I moved in because Pichu is planning to spike me down off the stage with its thunder if I kept moving left. But this mistake was so bad for Pichu, it ends up killing itself. Whew, close one. Since this Pichu has done nothing but try to edgeguard me every time I go off the stage, I try to recover as fast as I can to avoid it, which I do, and that's great. But then I miss one of Pichu's tricks, and he uses its thunder through the stage. I take percentage and I get hurt, but at least I'm not dead, so I'm okay with that. I got the lead and my percentage is high. This is a perfect time to camp against Pichu. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull out my bombs and keep him back. Alright, I'm in danger of being comboed again. This time Pichu goes all out and tries to thunder me. But fortunately, I air dodge right through it. Okay, although I'm at 125% and Pichu's at 62%, Pichu is actually at kill percentage, especially against Link, who has some really strong smash attacks. So right now, I'm actually okay playing a little close to Pichu, hoping he'll miss my shield or whiff, and then I can get him with the smash attack. This was a good call by Pichu. It knew that when I'm at that high percentage, it's hard to land its thunder spike. So instead it waited for me to respond, and I air dodged, and that left me wide open for Pichu to come and punish me. This was the smash attack I was looking for. Pichu is only at 73%, but that's all it takes to kill it. Its big mistake was forgetting about my boomerang, which clinged with its nair while it was trying to attack me, and that gave me time to punish it with the Master Sword. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and subscribe for more. Also, check out my playlist of how to beat every character in Smash Ultimate. There's a lot of info there. And let me know which character you'd like me to do next. See ya!